Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here to go through my 2020 budget setup. This will be sort of my initial setup, and I think there will be another video with more details on the trackers that I'm going to use at the back and some other things when I get some more supplies in. So come along with me as I share with you the basic setup of my 2020 budget. And I am using a deluxe monthly planner in the Erin Condren binder system this year. I'm super excited about this and the flexibility that it's going to offer. I want to start off by saying, full disclaimer, I am not a fan of how the pages turn in the binder. I would not replace my life planner with this system, but our budget pretty much stays in the office and it can stay open to where we need it, in fact. But I just love the flexibility of the binder, and I might use a tip that I saw on Instagram. I believe it was the Chaotic Life of a Planner on Instagram, who shared that she used a hole punch just to make these larger and that really helped. So I don't really want to do that for all these pages, but if it becomes a problem, that may be what I do for this year. And then hopefully they'll make a few more tweaks since this is brand new by the time they do another launch. Okay, let's get started. So as you can see, I have some things on this side, but this is the first page that comes in the deluxe monthly planner system, whether you get it coil bound or in the binder. And that is because I've added some things and moved things around, which is the whole point of using the binder. So let's go back real quick. This page is from the lined pages pack that you can also get pre-punched for the binder. I just used the title page, the back of it is lined, so I used that to mark out the Erin Condren dual tip markers in certain colors so that I can take my budget stickers and basically just put them close by. That way, if I want to use a color, I can see quickly at a glance what is going to match the best. The next thing I did was move the stickers that come with it into the front. Now, as you can see, these are punched all the way down, just like the life planner or the coil bound system. And that's just how they come. It did come with the binder deluxe monthly pack, however. So I just moved those to the front, and then you come back to the page in the order that it normally comes in the pack and in the coil system. So once you go past the title page, you have the quotes, and then you have your year at a glance. I ordered mine for the calendar year. I like to do our budget calendar year. It's just easier to put with tax documentation. It's just easier for me. So because I ordered this for this particular 12 months, then you get the 12 months and then you get lined sections underneath, which I'm super excited about. I probably will use this with circle dots, or just ordered some from Planner Cait, in fact, because the Erin Condren set comes with 3 sheets of multiple colors, and that's the only way you can get it. So I've ordered some from Planner Cait, and I will set this up more once those are in, which won't be long because Planner Cait ships super fast. But basically, I do want to track what a lot of people are, which is sinking funds in here, unusual larger expenses that may happen just periodically or just for this year at certain times. I have a trip to Disney planned in February, possibly another one in May, some things like that. So and if you don't know, I live in Florida, so it's not as expensive as it would be for somebody else to go that often. Okay, so let's move on. I'm super excited about this layout. This is one that I got set up last night. This comes with just the boxes and a little hexagon, and then you can do whatever you want with it. I did go ahead and do the calendar year. As you can see, I used the month titles and one decorative sticker from each of the pages in the brand new Erin Condren seasonal sticker book. It did come more of like sized for the petite planners this year, so just be aware of that if you're planning on using the rest of the stickers in this size page. Like the washi strips that come in it are not going to be long enough. But anyway, so what I did was took a little bit, basically an idea that I saw in the We Love EC group and on Instagram, and edited it a little bit. So I want to track our total debt, our total savings, our credit score, and the percentage of our income that we're investing each month. And if you're here because you've been searching budgeting, or you may basically have heard of or found Dave Ramsey And if you're diehard Dave Ramsey, I'm probably not the YouTube channel you want to watch. I would say we are Dave Ramsey-esque for multiple reasons, multiple things that I won't get into right now. But basically, we do want to pay off as much debt as possible, as quickly as possible. However, we have opportunities for employer match and some other things, and we intend to maximize those along the way because our total time to pay off all of our debt, except for our home, is not that long. And so we both also changed and or added a job in 2019. And so we're just planning on maximizing our 2020 because you never know what's going to happen in life. And I just think that that's what's best for us. We think that's what's best for us. So, okay, so then you get into kind of each month. There's a lined page. I have used a thick washi strip from Caffeinated Cait on Etsy, and you can see other videos where I've used her stickers before and am continuing to do that. I just set that up on the lined page. I'm not 100% sure if I'm just going to use this as a place to make random notes throughout the month. Right now, that's what I'm thinking, but we'll see. But for now, I just wanted to go ahead and put that down. Then this is another thing that is sort of new. So these came out last summer. Again, am using this on a calendar year. So they've been out for about 6 months. But basically, I have just a few Post-its for things that we want to do or that we have going on. And I haven't completely finished setting this up. I may use more of the stickers from the Erin Condren seasonal sticker book that these came from on each month as I go. But basically, I'm not going to track birthdays, but I'm probably going to track kind of things specific to the month. And then over here, I am tracking like things specifically that I want to make sure we do or the one-off expenses. So they'll be on the overall annual view, but this could be a place to track. You could actually put your amounts in, whatever you want to do. The rest of this is a little undecided. So again, that's part of why I'm thinking it might be worth a separate or a second setup video. Okay, into the calendar view. And I did go ahead and get the calendar kit from Caffeinated Cait this time. I really honestly just loved this pattern, and it was just a few dollars. She had a Black Friday sale, and it just really, I thought it would be a fun way to kick off the year. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this every single month throughout the year, but it was fun to set up this month. So I used the blocks to block out the days that are not actually part of January. I really like that, being able to see exactly which days are in this month. And then again, as I said, with some job changes that we've had in our household this year, for the first time ever, we're actually going to have a paycheck coming in every single week from one of those sources. So it's going to be a big change as far as I think the cash flow side of our budgeting, and I'm looking into some resources. So stick around this year, subscribe if you're interested, because my process may change throughout the year. But for now, I have this, and then I'm going to use more of the stickers from her January options to track our bills on the day that they're due with the amounts, and I'll probably just put a check at the end when they've actually cleared the account or I've paid them if I have to manually pay them. If I need more than this, I'm just going to use the Erin Condren stickers, and throughout the year, I may not buy the stickers for the monthly spread and just use the ones that came here. I also have a bunch left over from kits because I've been using Caffeinated Cait for over a year now. And then I set up my budget tracker and planner. So I did this a little bit different because she came out with the option of the stickers to have you can just put all of your expenses in one thing. So you have fixed and variable as an option, or just this. And I love this. This is what I've been wanting because I like to list things out priority wise. So like what Dave Ramsey does say is 4 walls. So your home, like your shelter, your utilities, your transportation, your food, those are your essentials. So for us, I like to track those priority expenses and then other things after that and just have them all in one list. Then, okay, so that's expenses, income over here, and then subtotal the income and expenses for the month, track the budget, track the actual at the end, the difference, and so on. Our sinking funds will be here. I'm thinking about doing a Christmas fund and an actual separate account that we have. And then our HOA expenses, our debts, and so on. In here, I have individual tracking pages by category. I have a lot more room in here because I added a page from the lined page pack. So normally you would have your monthly spread and then 1, 2, 3, 4 lined pages. And then when you turn this one, you would get to this page to set up for the next month. I added a sheet, so I have 2 more. And I may use this for things like tracking some of our goals to set up our, evaluate our life insurance policies and things like that. It just gives me a lot more room. And that's one of the reasons that I wanted the binder system. So the months go on and they're all going to be pretty much set up the same in general, but I'm not setting them all up now because I want the flexibility to change as our needs change. And then when you get past all of the months, you get your 2021 calendar spread. Again, you have each month and you have a place for notes. I love this layout. I kind of wish the front was like this, where you have the individual month and then you have a few spaces right underneath it. That would allow some room for explanation of what is here. So if by chance you're listening, Erin Condren team, please consider setting up the front calendar like this one. I love this one. And so this will be for future planning. And then you just have a bunch of lined pages. So you get lined pages with the deluxe monthly pack in the binder system or in the coil. But then I added extra lined pages from the lined page pack, the College Ruled lined pack. And so you can see the flags are different, and that's what those are from. But I want to have plenty of room for trackers. So let me just show you a couple things that I know we're going to track. And again, this is why I'm thinking about a second video. So our daughter will finish college this year, which is super exciting to have our last child finish college debt-free. So we're helping to cash flow that this year. And then tracking my 401k, probably some other investments too, but this was just getting me started. My husband was used to having 3% of his salary deducted and matched by his employer. And when he changed jobs at the end of the year, he won't be eligible for that with a new employer for a year. So since we're already used to that money being gone, we're going to set that aside and then get with our financial advisor about exactly what we're going to do with that. I started a home project list and I used a little sticker from Planner Cait. We want to track our flexible spending account expenses. And I may actually move this and basically do it across 2 pages. So some ideas like that. And then let me take you to the very back. So I added a pouch that I had from a previous planner. This does not come with it. I have more Caffeinated Cait Etsy stickers that are left over in here. And I even kept a receipt. We got a bunch of gift cards for our son and his wife for Christmas. And they may, use them throughout the year. And so I just kept the receipt from purchasing that just in case they have any trouble with the gift cards. In here, I have our book and envelopes for our HOA dues, more stickers. I've already had somebody ask about my stickers. I don't have a huge collection, but if you guys would like to see a video on all of my stickers, what I have and how I keep them organized, just let me know. I believe I can't remember. I don't think the pocket comes with the deluxe monthly. I think I pulled this from something else. If you know, you can put it in the comments. I'll try and look that up. And then I have address labels that came free in the mail and some tickets for our credit union. We have a credit union that insists on using a paper every time you're there for transactions. Kind of bizarre to be going into 2020 and have that, but to be able to fill it out in advance, like that's where I want to keep our Christmas account. So, it's just nice to have those ready to go. And then I have the monthly bill tracker from Erin Condren in here. These full-size dashboards do fit in here, but again, nothing turns super smooth. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. This would be more just tracking that everything is paid. So I'm not sure. I feel like this is a little bit of a duplication. If you're just using an Erin Condren Life Planner or Deluxe Monthly for your regular planner and you wanted a very simple way to track your bills and budget, this could be it. The only issue I have with this being just your only budget tracker is there's no way to track what you budgeted versus what it actually ended up costing. So I'm all about tracking the actual compared to what your budget was. But the back is a savings tracker. So you could have categories like I could put Christmas here and then put a little check mark for every $50 we want in the account or whatever, and then fill it in as I go. You would want to use a Sharpie or a wet erase marker on one of these so it doesn't wipe off unless you use an alcohol wipe. So that's it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you'd like to see that second video with the trackers built in. I have to say that I am super, super excited about using these monthly blocks at the beginning and really being able to see at a glance our progress throughout the year. So I just am looking forward to using this again. I've been using this paper system for over a year now, and it's the thing that we've stuck with the longest since we got married 26 years ago. So I just love it. So pen to paper, sometimes you just need to be able to grab a piece of paper. Happy 2020, and let me know in the comments if you are starting your budgeting journey or if you are determined to be more consistent in 2020 with your budgeting and your tracking. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to stick around and make sure you get notified with the bell notifications when I do the tracker video. I hope you guys have a great new year. Bye.